Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys 1975.
This is 1943, the Battle of Midway on the Amstrad CPC, released by Go, based on US Gold, but developed by Probe in 1988, based on the arcade machine of the same name, released by Capcom in 1987, which is a direct sequel to the original 1942. Now, you probably know that if you watched my recent video playing this on the Amiga, but the Amiga version has a massive inherent fault, which is basically you cannot fire continuously. Like, how is that even possible when you're porting the arcade game? Now, I've played this very briefly. I say very briefly, I got to level 3 but I didn't record. And that's not to say that this game is without its issues, but it is streets ahead of the Amiga version, mainly because you can fire continuously. However, there are a few oddities, if you will, the patches from the arcade game, shall we say, which is weird because it's programmed by Probe. So, anyway, who did the Amiga version, which is obviously a flaw, but it contains elements close to the arcade that this version doesn't. I have played the Spectrum version, it was years ago, but I might revisit it, and I'm going to play the Commodore 64 version, maybe the NES version. The difference between this and the Spectrum version is there's no massive bezel down the right-hand side of the screen to make it slim, like the monitor in the arcades, which is taller and thinner than the normal ones. You have two bezels, one for player 1 and one for player 2. The R's are your rolls, that's right, your rolls, your loops if you will, akin to the first game, because you do not have that lightning weapon in this, and therefore there is a flaw with those, which I'll explain. Underneath that is your health, and you have no lives. Like, you have health in the arcade and on the Amiga, and you have lives. But in this, you just have one massive health bar, which, to be fair, takes a while to trickle down. But also, why no lives? And why no smart weapon? Could you not do that on the Amstrad? I'm pretty sure you did it on the Spectrum. I don't know, but they have corrected the rate of fire, so it's like, so therefore you must have known when you do it on the Amiga if you did it correctly on the 8-bit, so therefore it wasn't accurate on the Amiga, not accurate to the arcade, so what were you doing? The other thing is, W up, why W, Dave? That's not your usual selection of keys, no. S down, O left, P right, M fire. Please note that it does not let us designate your roll, it's not a smart weapon. Yeah, it doesn't designate it. It's preset. You cannot change it, and it's not preset to something like roughly intelligent, you know, and well, comfortable, shall we say, for your finger layout or key layout. If you're using the layout I am, which is space or even enter. No, it's preset to Q. I just don't understand why they couldn't bang out a port of the arcade where everything was correct in one version. Right, anyway, 1. The music's accurate to the arcade, it's on the smallest loop ever, so it will irritate you. Offensive target. Right, so, not terrible graphics, but please notice my rate of fire. And it's not a port of the Spectrum, which I'm a fan of, because, the Spectrum version is not a looker. But yeah, so we've got proper colour, like a very nice looking game, I would say. It's not the best looking shooter on the Amstrad, but it's nice. Controls are tight. Yoink. Right, so do you want to see what my so-called super weapon is? Oh yeah, there's this problem as well, which is when you get shot, you can't fire. So if it's like an absolute massive bullet storm going on, it essentially removes your ability to fire, which makes the second stage where you have to shoot the enemy aircraft carriers a fucking nightmare. But we'll explain that when I get to it. It's just like, it could have been so good. It could have been so good. But they just stopped short. Yoink. See? And then if I loot, you can still get shot. Yoink. Which is a shame, because like I said, it controls alright, it looks alright. We have music and sound at the same time. Music is on a terrible loop, but it is on everything. But it's just, why do I not? Because the thing about your smart weapon is, not only does it, see, the loop supposedly stops you taking damage. The smart weapon stops you taking damage because it destroys all the projectiles on the screen and takes out every plane and does damage to the big planes. So you've replaced the smart weapon with an inferior weapon. I don't care that it was in the first game. All over me. I like this. Oh, I've got itchy face, damn it. See, so, and there's loads of stuff going on. Doesn't appear to be any slowdown. See, I'm getting the same weapon continuously, but that's a good thing because the weapons run out. Right. Don't take my weapon. So visual contact with surface forces confirmed. Commencing attack. Now, here's the problem. Oh yes, planes first, so I'm not going to get this by the time I get to the aircraft carriers. If I get to them, you'll see what I mean. With getting shot, not being able to fire. Because I'm pretty sure that's not an issue on the Amiga and the arcade. But like I said, I haven't played the arcade in fucking years. Or certainly haven't done a video of it. Sorry to piss and moan, it's just when a game is so close to its perfect potential, it annoys me that they drop the ball like this with unnecessary changes. See, look, right? So, shoot the guns, but you have to move out of the way, and you have to shoot all the aircraft carrier, or you can't progress. Right, so I've been taking one shot, which means it's fucking impossible to shoot the aircraft carriers. So now I have to avoid it because I can't get back in there because I'll get shot and then I can't fire. So I'm just a sitting duck. I'm just a bullet sponge. So that just essentially renders this stage fucking impossible. I mean, to be fair, if it's pro, why are you not dying? Fire, you fucktard, see? Yeah, but if it's pro, you just got to probably give them 13 seconds as a deadline to do the game. But yeah, so you can't shoot these fucking turrets. You just can't shoot them. Because the minute you take a hit, you're on fire like a fucking fairy pussy. Oh. I mean, it's not as bad as the Amiga version, because I can fire, but you could have been superb. But you're held back by these fucking basic flaws. And also, what is the deal with you programming this and the Amiga version but not realising that, hang on a minute, something's not right with this version, the Amiga version. I can't place my finger on it, something to do with your guns. Because you nailed it in this, and you nailed it in the Spectrum version. As for Commodore 64 version, don't know. Oh, and also you were saying, but you had loops left, Dave. Why didn't you use them against the aircraft carrier? Fucking useless. Against that. This is an interesting weapon because it does damage, but the problem with it is it fires projectiles that look exactly the same as the enemy projectiles. So when you've got a screen full of this, full of raisins, if you will, you don't know which ones are yours and which ones are the enemies. I don't, but at least it hits stuff on like the Amiga. Again, you had one job, Probe, and you almost got it right. Is this destroying his projectiles? I think it might be. I think I don't care anymore, but... What? Weird things happening with my keyboard there. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's destroying his projectiles. Okay, I'll let that one off. Maybe I shouldn't have swapped. Do I shoot those? I think I shoot those. I think he stole that guy's wallet. Yeah, I don't collect them. If you collect them, you get health, but I'm sure there is a way to clear the screen. Because I just think I've done it once accidentally, just not when I was recording. Oh no, you shoot it and it changes the weapon. That's interesting. Well, it's not, is it really? Let's be honest. See, so I'm doing alright with the health. But it doesn't matter because as soon as I miss one turret, because I get shot, it's game over. Frankie goes to Hollywood. I do like this gun. Yeah, look at me raining death. In the Pacific campaign. Right, is it coming? I don't know what reviews it's got on the 8-bits. I'd be very curious. See, this gun is doing it because I can do it from the side. Only I can. Hey! So basically it's a question of guns. I don't know what to do. Oh, look at that! See, obviously that's from the first game. Oh, look at that! So you run out, but if you still got another one, don't go anywhere, gun. I need you. I love you. Let's run away and live in the mountains. No! No! Oh, look at that! That was not easy. Right, well, I've learned something. He gets a slight back on this one, you know. I'll give something a little bit back because basically shoot your weapons and get the ones you need. Look at my health. Boo boo boo! And also, as you can see, your rolls then are literally redundant. It's like weapons. Boink. I still wish I had the lightning weapon, and I still wish I didn't fucking lose the ability to shoot. But once you understand the weapon system, which I'm pretty sure it's not like that, it gets better. I'm going to run out of battery now, not lives. First world problems. Is there going to be a big fuck off aircraft or somewhere? It should do. I mean... Oh no! Kamikazes from behind. Right, let's try and get the dual planes. Yoink! Well, at least they're mixing up the aircraft enemies, like the arcade. Ooh! I don't know how I haven't taken any damage. It's very green, isn't it? My hand's tiring. It went from being damn near impossible to easy. Hey, there's that issue again. And I haven't got the gun that shoots their project. Shit! Roll, roll. The rolls, they do nothing. He's just pissed off. See, if you cross this with the Amiga, you'd have a pretty decent game. Look at this. Should that look like that? I think not. I've got my health back up though. Yoink. Look at me. Oh no, is it going to be another carrier stage? Oh, look at this. We might have a problem here, Houston. We've definitely got a problem. See, look. Oh, oh, he's too on fire. Does any other point count? Oh, I don't know. I thought the tail was stopping it. My God, I'm a death machine. Offensive target made fight bravely. Why? Well, it's a video game, but couldn't you launch some more fighters? Back me up a bit, lads. Just saying. Was everyone else taken out of Pearl Harbor? Yoink! Ooh! Oh, I've got no more rolls. Oh wait, they do fuck all. Shizen! Double Shizen! Well, there you go, 1943 on the Amstrad CP. Not as bad as I initially thought it was once you understand the weapon upgrade system, but it's still got issues that shouldn't be in there, such as the one life, and why have I got rolls instead of lightning weapons? But it's certainly far better than the Amiga version. I wonder what the Commodore 64 version is like now, but yeah, that wasn't a bad run. Anyway, it's always a love to think, especially if you played this version back in the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.